2 pair of scissors. Now I have 3 pair of scissors. Hi guys, those of you who don't know me, obviously you know me because you follow me on Facebook. But if you're tuning in or you're sharing this video, my name is Leilani Price. I'm a drag queen here in Fresno. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks how to make a mask. I'm doing the COVID-19 COVID-19 mask. I'm just doing something really quick, fast, and easy. Stay tuned to my Facebook. Follow me, especially tomorrow. We have a huge announcement of why we're making these masks. Hi, LaShawn. I'm also going to be doing a couple of tricks on how to make some, if you don't have any elastic, how to make your own elastic in a sense. And I'll go over that. So, first things first, everyone, I need you to get a piece of fabric. This is 100% cotton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them. This is 6 inches long, or I'm sorry, wide, long, and this is going to be 9 inches wide. You're going to need 2 of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the facing fabrics together, facing each other. Some people are putting a filter in between. Some people are adding a pipe cleaner. Just for purposes, we're just going to go ahead and do this real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Again, if you want to keep up with me, I'm more than happy to show you guys as well. So before we do that, before we sew, important things. If you don't have elastic, what I did is this is an interlock fabric, which means that it doesn't stretch both ways, it stretches one way. So this stretches a lot more than this way, so it's called an interlock, which means it's going to prevent it from stretching 4 ways, I believe. Don't quote me. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the side that pulls or stretches the most. And again, this is if you don't have elastic. And I'm just going to cut a little strip, maybe like 2 inches wide, 1 inch wide. And I'm cutting the way that it stretches the most. So the reason why I'm doing that is because you have your piece of fabric, obviously it's raw edged. I'm going to pull this as tight as I can. Now do you see what I did? It created kind of a rope. This rope essentially will be able to be pulled from the mask from side to side here. If you don't have elastic, I would recommend doing this. This is probably hands down one of the best and easiest ways to do this. You're going to need 2 of these, so I'm going to measure that out. I'm going to do 7 inches here. Could probably go a little bit less, but we'll do 7 because it's really stretchy. Snip this real quick. Okay, so now we got our 2 pieces of elastic. We have our fabric. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to insert your elastic or your band into your mask. So again, I don't know if you guys can see this. Give me some heart emojis if you guys can watch this. You want to make sure you're doing them the right way. I'm going to place this first piece of elastic or fabric in here, right on the corner. And I don't know if you can see this. Notice it's going diagonal. That's the best way to do it. Put this right on top like so. People pin it. I'm not gonna pin it because I'm not that girl. But for aesthetic purposes, we will pin it. If I can find my pins. There they are. Of course, they're far away from me because I'm an idiot. We'll pin it just for shits and giggles. And you don't need to be an expert seamstress or a sewer or anything like that. So what I like to do is I like to make sure everything is lined up. I'm going to start here, right towards the middle, with this still being held. Give yourself a little seam allowance. You must forgive me, my setup is janky because I only use my serger majority of the time, but today I had to use this. So make sure your tensions are correct. Check your tensions on your machine. Okay, I'm ready to go. And I'm just going to really quickly do this, and I will try to talk. It's going to get loud, I'm sorry. Back stitch so you lock in. Now I'm going to get to the corner. I'm going to go over the corner, lift up my pedal, rotate, and come down in a straight line. I went over. Now I'm going to put my needle down, lift up. See how I rotated that? Rotate. Taking out my pin so I don't hit it on the needle. Holding it together. Now this is now pinched by the thread. I'm going to go down. And right before I get to the bottom, what I'm going to do, sorry I touched my face. I'm going to grab the piece, this bottom piece of it, and put it on the diagonal corner. Making sure that I'm not sewing over it on the inside right here, but right here on the corner. Go through, back stitch, put your needle down, lift up, and then continue the process. Our other thread or our other rope. Corner. I'm going to insert this in here. Push this down. And I'm going to sew. Back stitch, down, up, and repeat one more time. Stop right before I get to the edge. Again, placing my rope into the corner, sewing, back stitch, needle down, rotate. Now this is an important part because obviously our mask can't be this way, so we're going to have to flip it inside out. So I'm going to go about a quarter of the way, back stitch, release my pedal, lift it up, cut my excess string off. Hold on guys, sorry. BB Water says good morning everybody. Okay, so we have an opening here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this inside out. Like so. So we have the start of a mask. This is how we're going to start it off. And notice it still stretches, so it still can pull over your ears. If you have a child, I recommend going like an inch smaller on each dimension that I mentioned earlier. So now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to pleat it to give it that tight fit around our face. So what I do is I grab both sides. I'm just going to roll it over like so. Hold it. Grab your pins. And be careful not to poke yourself. Now we're just going to pin. And pin. I'm doing 2 pleats. People have done 3. We'll see what happens. And then again, I'm rolling them up. I'm pleating upward. And I'll show you when I'm done with that. So that's how our pleats are going to look. And notice how there's still an opening. So what we're going to do is tuck this opening in, line everything up, and then we're going to do a straight stitch all the way around, down, and around. Got it? Now watch. And remember to remove your needle. So I like starting in the corner. And I like to go as closest to the edge as possible. So I'm just going to do this real quick. Find my foot. Back stitch so it locks in. The thread locks in. Rotate. Again, needle still down, just going to lift it. Now, right before I get to this pin, I'm going to remove this pin. Go down a little bit more, go down, go down, go down. While holding it down, removing my pins. and sometimes your fabric may be too thick. That's why I don't recommend doing a second liner in between. I know it's recommended, but it is what it is. Whatever you decide to do. Again, these are just quick, fast, and in a hurry. Go down. Rotate, removing my pin so I don't hit my needle and break it. Oh, see? And I broke my thread, that's what happens. Because I'm a jerk. Because I was taking my time. Hang tight, guys. Oh, I can't see either. Don't mind me. Just panicking. I'm panicking. There we go. I'm going to start this line over again. Go down, back stitch, so it locks, and then go forward with it. Back stitch again so it locks. Some people are going around twice. I don't think you necessarily need to. It's going to be at your discretion. I'm going to cut off my excess strings. Make sure it's pleated correctly, which it is, relatively close enough. So, again, this is a onesie, twosie, real quick, fast, and in a hurry. You're then now going to get your mask, place it over your ears if it fits, and it should fit accordingly over your face. So it's fairly easy. It's very basic when it comes to sewing with your machine. Straight stitch all the way across. Pretty simple. The only thing that I would recommend is some places require that it pinches in your nose. This won't pinch in your nose, but it's you guys can tell it's pretty close to it. This does stretch. So if you run out of elastic, again, very easy for you guys to create it using a interlock fabric. Again, don't let elastic prevent you from making masks. I will be making 300 masks in a couple of hours. And we're going to be doing a huge, believe it or not, it's going to be a fundraiser. I don't want to give too much tea out because we're still working out all the details, and I think everything is pretty much done. I just would like to say really quickly to a couple of people and businesses, thank you to Martin. He's redesigning a couple of things on the website, which is how you are able to purchase these. And it's funny because the idea came off of me wanting donuts, so you'll kind of see exactly what happens with that, because I'm fat, that's why. But you'll see what we're doing. I want to say thank you to A&A Textiles for getting me some fabric donated. I appreciate you so very much, obviously caring about our community, not only our community, but our healthcare providers, so I appreciate you for that. And again, thank you to Noodles Express here in Tower. They will be partnering with me and working on something specifically for that. I, again, don't want to give away too much details until all the graphics and everything are done, but I appreciate everyone's support. I know this time it can be a little bit hard on people, but it is what it is. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little sewing tutorial. If you like it, let me know. If you guys have questions, go ahead and post. I guess I could read the questions, right? Let's read the questions. Let me move over. I'm about to get really close to you guys. This is not 6 feet. You're gonna see my pores. Let me do like that. There, I look better now. So I'm gonna read some of these comments. If you guys have any questions, concerns, issues, or problems, or if you want to learn how to make these, feel free to message me, and I'll save this video and I'll probably upload it to my YouTube. My YouTube is Leilani Price 2011, or just type in Leilani Price. You should find the channel. So let me read some of these comments really quick, guys, and say hi to some people. If you're still here, thank you. If you're not, thank you for tuning in for a brief moment. Hi LaShawn, hi Joseph, hi Carrie, hi Eva Ladiva, hi Peter, hi Crystal, hi Jason, hi Gabriel. Oh, my cousin Gabriel, hi Gabriel. Hi Corey, hi Aaliyah. Hi George, hi Georgie, hi Tia Reina. Hi, Chris, Latoya, Adam, Cherish, Raymond, Anthony Flores, The Moth, Caesar, Fed, Patty, Casey, Aaron, Jay, Ralph, Anthony, Prissy. Priscilla says, show me how to cut a straight line. You gotta put down the blunt, sis. That's how it starts first. Hi, Julie. Hi, Blanca. Hi, Jermaine. Julie, by the way, is an amazing barber. She's my favorite barber. Hi, Mia. Hi, Lisa. If you get me the fabric and leave it at my door, I'll be more than happy to make you one. Hi, Yimmy. Hi, Scarlett, all the way in Buffalo. Dixie. Stephen Young is being petty. Hi, Ashley Thomas. Patsy. Hi, Patsy. Hope you're doing well, baby. Stephen Young says basic. This is very basic. I'm not going to go above and beyond. So we're just trying to get these people safe. If you're going to be out in public, please 6 feet away from each other. Take care of each other. LaShawn, thank you. I love you so much. Our conversation really meant the world to me last night. I appreciate you, and I'll be working on yours specifically. Hey, Manuel. Peter says, oh my god, I want a Power Ranger or Lion King one. So yeah, if you guys can get the fabric, I will be posting a couple of these. I have a couple of different types of fabric, like Avengers. I have some basic colors if you work in a doctor's office or a hospital and you would just like a basic color. Those will be coming out again on... We released the news on Monday, so stay tuned for that. Actually, let's just do it now. I think we should do it now. Can I get some heart likes? If we get enough heart likes, I'll just tell you exactly what we're doing. Let's go. I want to see more. Just a little bit more. I'm a little greedy, I know. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to spill the beans because I hate being in quarantini. I had the idea that I wanted donuts because being in quarantine hasn't been fun for me because everyone knows that I love to go out and be around people. It's one of the things that makes me happy, so being at home is kind of depressing for me because now my work is my home and my home is my work and it's a lot. So anyways, I digress. So I wanted donuts. And how do you buy donuts? You have to buy them by the dozen, right? It's just, that's the way you do it. So I have a friend of mine who works as an OBGYN, also is in the at CRMC, and we were talking about a shortage of masks, and I said, I think I could make you some. I watched a tutorial on YouTube, and I said, yeah, I could do this. And so the whole idea of me wanting donuts at that point was like, oh, you know what, I think I should do a pop-up shop on Monday. We'll release it, and then we'll get everything together. Then I thought, I don't want it to benefit me. I'm still, fortunately, my job has allowed us to work from home, so I don't necessarily need to, you know, have an additional set of income because a lot of the things like drag, which is expensive, I don't have to, you know, spend on. So I messaged BJ, who is the owner. Him and Ning are the owners of Noodles Express in Tower here in Fresno, and I said, I have an idea. I want to make spaghetti, but I want to feed 25 families. So I told him the idea, which is I'm going to make 25 dozen masks that will be online at leilaniprice.com. People will have a chance to order 25, one of 25 package of a dozen masks, and they can be assorted or they can be a particular thing. I will be honest with you guys, I want you guys to pick a mix and match because I want everyone to have as many and whatever they want possible. So in turn with that money that we would be making with the mask, I said I will spend $500 of that money, which is exactly what it is. It's 12 for 20. 20 times 25 is 500, I believe. I can't do math right now. Or whatever, or 25, yeah, or whatever the amount is. I can't math. But anyways, all that money is going to be going back to families. So you will have the option to write a name of a family member or a family that may have been impacted by this, or maybe a friend who wants a free spaghetti dinner. So you're actually, by supporting me by buying a mask or buying a dozen masks, you're actually going to be feeding a family a spaghetti dinner that will be made by Noodles Express here in town. It will be pickup only, so you will be given a time, a day, and the location. If you have any transportation issues, please let me know. I myself will order it and personally figure out a way to either DoorDash it to your family or we'll figure something out. Maybe someone's willing to drive for us. I don't know. I just wanted to let everyone know, like, right now, as you saw last when we did the viewing party, the money didn't go to me. I don't really think right now as a queen we needed to be using our platforms. I don't think that I need the thing right now. I'm okay. I have a lot of people, Jay, Dr. Nicole, Ralph, and Brian, and Corey and Patty, who are constantly making sure that I'm eating. Thank you. I know how to cook, guys. But I want to say thank you because that's very important. You guys are taking care of somebody like myself, and I appreciate it. So, again, that's the recap of what we're doing. Everything, hopefully, I have to make 300 masks. I'm less than 100 right now, so it takes me 3 minutes. You want to come say hi? Come here. Of course. She had to make her she had to make her appearance. Go play. So, when everything happens, I'm urging everyone, again, please let our healthcare providers go first, have first dibs. They're the ones that need them in the hospitals, in the clinics. They're seeing patients still. If you're a medical assistant, an RN, a nurse, it doesn't matter where you are. We will get them to you as quickly as possible. So, there's that. Okay. Oh, let's see. I love what you're doing. Thank you, cousin. Lay, you're amazing. Love you. I just think of it like this, and I've always thought like this, and I don't think people would know this, is if I had someone like me when I was younger, I would want to aspire to be like that person, It's always been like, who's been your role model? And I've always been like, oh, it's my mom. It's always going to be, that person that's closest to him or whatnot. But I have an eye booger and y'all didn't say anything. Fake! I've always wanted someone who cared about other people, so like who didn't really stop and think, like, at the end of the day, like, oh, what about me? I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for anything. I just have a platform right now in my life that I'm able to use it and bridge people within our community to work together. And if there's a little Leilani Price running around right now, and they're thinking, like, how can I do this? Just try. Just ask. Learn. And do that. Okay, enough of the sentimental stuff. Again, if you don't have elastic, I literally just used, this is velvet, so it's actually nice. An interlock fabric, you just pull it and stretch it, and it'll be just as sufficient. This is machine washable. You can put this in your machine. Wash in hot water. I would recommend wearing it like once, washing it. Buying a dozen is going to be helpful because then you can share with 6 friends because then you have 2. Okay. So, with that being said, there's no other questions, comments, concerns. I want to say thank you guys so very much for being so supportive. Oh, there's a long one. Let's see. Peter says, you are amazing for everything. Oh, I went too fast. You are amazing for everything that you do, and you have everything you do, and how true your heart and soul is. You give so much. Don't, you're going to make me cry. I'm already emotional. I have to be with a mean cat, and she's mean. He will be blessed from all this. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. So again, here you guys go. Here's the mask. It's a basic mask. How to do it. Simple. I'll keep this video up. I'll post it onto my YouTube as well. Thank you again so very much. I love you guys. Thanks. Bye.